Okay. So, hey.
My name is Gabe.
I'm Emily.
Welcome to our first vlog or podcast or whatever you want to call it. We don't have a name for it because we never actually thought we would end up doing one.
If this reaches YouTube, well then, we've gathered up the courage to embarrass ourselves. We're cousins.
Thanks for specifying that. She's actually my sister. My parents put up for adoption just yesterday. I rediscovered her and then they're like, oh, we should, invite her back. So yeah.
No offense, but I kind of like my parents better. So what do we have to talk about?
Let's share funny stories.
This weekend.
Oh yeah, let's talk about this weekend. It was fun. End of story. Okay, well first, I'll start with the very first thing I broke. Saturday morning, after Spencer Pincott's party, I woke up and I shattered my mom's giant glass vase. I just shattered it. I was really scared, but she took it well. I was pretty hungover. And then last night,
after an evening of sitting by the fire and
a night of debauchery,
you came back in and everyone was asleep. Sound asleep.
I found chili in the fridge, and I went to get a glass bowl and put my chili in it. I don't know how I did it, but I was carrying the glass bowl and I tripped. The glass bowl just shattered all over the floor.
Pieces of porcelain or
like
glass
everywhere.
All over
it
the
made
floor.
such a loud sound. I was so worried that I woke up everyone in the house. We were
staring at each other for like 2 minutes.
Apparently I thought it was very funny, and I literally laughed my way onto the floor, rolling on the floor laughing for about 20 minutes while she was yelling at me.
I was giving him shit.
But yeah, it could have gone worse.
We found out this morning that only one person actually heard out of 4 others.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Lucky. Okay, so this is a story of when I was really, really young. How old was I? 8?
Probably a little.
Maybe 9. I don't know. And I was living at my country house on Whitney Road. I was pretty young, and I had a whole bunch of friends over, and we were having family, and it was
corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob, yeah.
Typical country day
barbecue, whatnot. I had my friend Taylor over, and at the time we were always battling it out with sticks and whatnot. We had swords, and he was insane. He would just full out hit people with his...
he was a ninja.
Well, I'm a ninja too, but
he was a white ninja.
He's a white ninja. Lo fan, that's what they say in Chinese. Lo fan. No, that's white ghost, white man.
It's a white man.
How do you say ninja in Chinese?
I don't know. I only know how to insult people in languages.
White ninja. Egg roll. I don't know.
Anyways. That's not Chinese, that's English.
With a Chinese accent. So basically what happened was, we were getting some yard work done, and there was this massive hole dug up in our yard, this huge ass hole, half the size of a pool, and it was our septic tank that was dug up, and it smelled like shit in there. There was maybe that much water buried at the bottom with dead grass and dead sorry, I shouldn't. There was rabbit shit. Don't ask me.
Specifically a rabbit
yeah,
shit.
I could tell by the
the little coffee bean look like.
Yeah. So it was really gross. It was swamp water basically, or worse. And had Taylor over, and we're just sword fighting, waving these sticks around, and we're just doing our ninja shit, And
I was on the deck.
She was on the deck watching this, eating her corn on the cob.
Yeah, I had my corn on the cob. I was there eating the corn, and then all of a sudden I'm thinking to myself, that really doesn't look good. And I could see Gabe backing up
towards this big shithole.
I didn't even have time to react.
Taylor was swinging his sword.
They were ninjas, and especially that white ninja. He was freaking fast.
Yeah, I ended up falling in backwards, my mouth was wide open. I ended up swallowing all this water, mud, whatever stuff it was. Debris. And I was trying to climb out.
Imagine the level of the ground.
The ground was
right up to his nose. And he's trying to hold himself out of
the septic tank. Oh my god. So It took me like 2 days to like get rid of that smelling thing. So this is the moral of the story, kids. Don't sword fight in a yard
next to
a septic tank that's open. Bad idea. It happened a long time ago also when I was living on Whitney Road. It was like really dark at night, like late at night, and it was in the middle of the winter. Huge snowbanks, and we all decided to go for a walk, like me and all of my neighbors. Emily was there. I think Mike Sims was there. Mike Sims, Eric DePater, a whole bunch of other people. All my neighbors, like the Smiths and all them. We're just walking down Whitney Road, and I don't know who had the brilliant idea of throwing a snowball at this van that was passing by. So I don't know who whipped the snowball at this van, and the van just like stops.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we're just walking, we're like,
oh shit.
So we all bolt in different directions.
He actually, he just started like slowing down, and I think he may have turned around. Yeah. And we just like ran onto like both sides of the road.
People were like running up the road. I ended up all by myself. You were with some other people.
Yeah, well initially I went on one side of the road, and then I realized that if I got found out, I would be the only one and I'd be fucked over. I was by myself on one side of the road. All I just see, the guy comes out of the van with like a torch or like a flashlight or something. I was like, he was like searching, and he had like dogs. He had like dogs with him that were like sniffing around. And on my side of the road, we were like quite a few people. Luckily, there was a little tree, and so we were hiding. In the country, you don't really see people hiding anyway, so we kind of blended in with the tree.
Yeah, me being the ninja that I was, but all by myself, I ended up in this really steep ditch, and I climbed into the ditch, and I like, the guy was right next to me though, and I like buried myself in the snow. I had like this big snowsuit. And I was pressed up against this electric fence. I was like hiding like that, and I look over, and this electric fence is running on my shoulder. My heart was pounding because I was afraid this guy was gonna find me with his flashlight, and like his dog was gonna attack me or something. It was just insane. I think he ended up finding like a few of the kids, and
some of them I think may have
came out.
They came out.
Yeah, and then just talked to him or something.
Yeah, and they actually kind of snitched. Yeah. Gave out a few names. But they made up their own names, but they gave away like someone's name. Luckily, we never heard from them ever again.
Yeah.
So we got away with it that time. So thank you for tuning in.
Thanks for watching our shitty vlog. Are you filming?
Yeah.
We're filming.
Oh.
You're wasting all our film.
You're wasting all film. You're so unprofessional.
Exit.
Rack City, bitch. 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 10, 20s and them 50s, bitch. Rack City, 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 bitch. 10, 20s and them 50s, bitch.
We'll cut that.
We'll cut that.